So, Darlene, the reason why we interviewed you is because we knew that you was in the hospital last week. So, tell us about your experience there.
Well, I went there because I was sick, and while in the hospital, my arm started hurting, and then I found out after I left the hospital that I had a fractured arm.
Really? How do you think that fracture came about?
Well, it wasn't hurting before I went to the hospital, and then when I was in the hospital, they kept putting the blood pressure cuff on, like repeatedly, and it started hurting and it swelled up, and so maybe they had something to do with it.
Did anybody address this before you left the hospital?
No, they didn't. They didn't X-ray it or anything.
So, how did you know about your own fracture?
I went to my doctor for a follow-up visit, and then she sent me back to the hospital. That's why I
The
found
same one
out.
or a new one?
A new hospital, a different hospital.
Tell us how an interaction with a nurse has made a difference in your life.
Okay, the good would be probably like when nurses like actually take care of you, like they always there for you whenever you push the call nursing button, they be there for you, and they give you like even if you don't ask them for stuff and they already go ahead and do it for you, that makes you feel better about being in the hospital. And bad, like when the nurses don't actually know what they're doing and you feel like you know more than your own nurse and or your doctor or anybody, and they just don't know what to do.
Okay, Darlene, if you could summarize your image of nursing into one word, what would that word be?
It'd be bittersweet.
So, Darlene, do you have any recommendation for future nurses?
Yes, I would say just to like take your time and think about what you're going to do, and even if you don't really understand your patient's needs, go get some help or just try to figure it out on your own.